ended up with a full cart of great stuff. Good morning, welcome to another Goodwill shopping day. Yes, I don't have lipstick on. My red lipstick, which I'm pretty well known for, I forgot to put it in my purse today, so I am nude Andi today, so very scandalous. So first stop is the big Goodwill in town, and then we'll see where the day takes us. And holy cow, it is so busy today. There are probably 30 or more people standing outside the store today, which is not typical. So this Lazy Susan like organizer thing with the bird on top is $40, but it is beautiful. I've never seen anything quite like it. So I may have to reward the thrift store for overpricing and get this. Another reseller, he spotted this for me. And he's like, this looks like a U painting. And he's right. I mean, it's too big. I should not get it, but it's wonderful. A mid-century organizer, it looks like. Sport Germany, $3.99. I have to look this up. This is all leather, brass, and I love that little arrow. Oh my, look at this face. Very scary. This is a nice wood catch-all for $4.99. Wonder if I could clean that up with some wood oil and polisher. I've never seen a people statue where they're wearing clothes. Grab these butterfly art prints. They are $4 each. They look like they could be older because of the hanging mechanism. It has a lot of tarnish on it. This basket is very cool. It's huge. I wonder if it had a top on it at one point. I'm definitely not picking up the style as much anymore, but I always have an appreciation for them. This is a very interesting handmade plate with some sort of like family or country crest. Another dealer gave this to me, but it has too much peeling, I think. Sometimes I don't mind the wear, but this spot is really bringing me down, and this is something I wouldn't try to repair or color match. So I've been here for about a half hour and no new carts have come out, and it's really slim pickings, which is wild for the store because it's usually an explosion of stuff. So I've gotten barely anything. So I was debating these. They're kind of giving me like restoration hardware vibes, but this is pretty yellowed, and I don't know if that adds to the charm or just makes it look kind of old. So these are really cute, hand-painted. Little birdies are so sweet, but the flaking, I feel like they're just too far gone. So finally, one cart came out, and I grabbed this, but it's $7.99, so I'll pass. Not exciting, but I did find this Van Gogh mug because I'm a Van Gogh fan. It actually came from the museum, and I have the Lego version of this painting on my wall. So this is my card after being here about 45 minutes. And for this store, that's very surprising. So I'll probably put that little guy back. I'm gonna get this, the cutting board, these, that for sure, because it's just so interesting. Still debating the painting because it's so big. So sweet relief, new carts finally came out, and I got this adorable little duck. It's 3. And then this unique little piece. Now, supposedly, Americana stuff is gonna be hot because it's our 250th anniversary. So I'll grab it for that. This little mid-century pot is very cool. I love the signature on the bottom, how it's like script like that, so. But it has a little teeny tiny chip right there, which can be repaired, but I don't like to usually do that work. A whole set of these amethyst colored glasses came out, but they are $5 a piece. This just came off of a new cart because they are rolling now, but it's $15 and it's just a print on board. These original pen drawings are nice, but maybe a little too country. I have a hard time picking up true country pieces like this. So I just grabbed this strange dude out of the cart. He's $6.99, all wood painted. And then also this piece. And I do sell these replica statues, and this is an old one because look at that felt. So now that the carts are rolling out, I'm having a hard time leaving. It's like gambling. It's just like, what am I gonna get? What's gonna hit in the next cart? This handmade vase is crazy looking. I love the feet and a little bit of metallic shine. It is $6.99. So not a bad price. I don't know if it's just too funky though. So here's the final cart, fully staged for the thumbnail photo. A lot of weird, interesting pieces, but I love how Goodwill just tells you the theme you're gonna end up with. So it took 2+ hours, but I did get a cart full of stuff, and it's all very curated and very much a vibe, and I'm really excited that I ended up getting enough stuff. I really thought at one point I was going to have to give up because the carts weren't just coming out, and I guess they were down a few people in the back that usually load the carts for the crews to bring out and put on the shelves. And so I was like, oh no, because it was so slow. Usually it's just like cart after cart after cart, and it was, you know, like 30+ minutes. And the carts that did come out after that were pretty sparse, and then all of a sudden the full ones came out. So it was worth the wait, and I got some really great stuff. And that organizer with the bird on top, that was $40, which is crazy. And the only reason why I was still left at the store, knowing how many resellers go through this place, I had to get it because it's so beautifully made. It's just so beautifully made. What am I going to do with it? I don't know. Probably sell it to one of you guys. Hopefully one of you want it. But every time someone walked past my cart, they're like, oh, we saw that. We really liked it, but no one wanted to pull the trigger because of the price, but I did today. So now we're downtown for a second. I actually need to drop a few boxes off at Tiny Brambles where I have one of my vintage booths. So I'll give you a little tour while I'm there. And I think I may take in that statue that I got today just because I don't want to bring it home and try to store it just to then bring it back to Tiny Brambles in like a week. So after the drop, then we'll hit up some more Goodwills. So I just did a restock and the booth is full. It is so full of so many smalls because a lot of tourists come through this store because of where we're located. They buy a lot of smalls because that is what fits in a suitcase. So I try to stock a lot of smalls. This guy, you guys may remember from today, I brought him in, priced him at $128, but I only got him for $7. So we'll see if he sells at that price. But a lot of stuff, a lot of art. And this is the bar shelf that actually does pretty well. I need more mugs. They look like a hot mess. I actually need to rearrange them because they look crazy. Although if you have a booth, you know your booth looks crazy. As soon as you get it in order, people destroy it by moving stuff around. So anyways, a lot of stuff. And I'm feeling very good about how full it is. Walking into the next Goodwill. I'm in the frame aisle, and these rounded wood frames are always a really good seller for me in my booth. So this is a yes. So if you've been watching me for a while, you know napkin rings always are priced really high at Goodwill. And these are $7.99, and they don't all match. She's kind of sweet, $1.99, zinc alloy silver. This little ceramic box is cute. I love the heart on the top. One day I will find an original mushroom painting, but today is not that day. I've been finding so many of these types of pieces lately, where they're the bright colors and animals and scenes, and I really love them, but they're just a little too bright, so that's why I'm not picking them up. And this one has some like discoloration. This little jewelry box reminds me of my childhood, and I love that there is this tiger like iridescent sticker on the side that just makes the whole thing, although it'd be a pain in the butt to get off. Cool ceramic glass, and glasses do not sell as well as mugs, so I'll probably pass on this one. If it was cheaper, I may grab it because it's just so interesting, but that's a pass. So here's my big purchase from that store. Picture frame, and then also I got a top for myself, but that's to be expected. As you guys know, that store never really delivers for me, but I'm happy with my frame. Walking into the next Goodwill, this one I've actually scored some really great things over the years. This vase is adorable. The shape is good. I like the finish on it. $4.99. This is a yes. I just grabbed this very interesting mug off of a new cart. It's $1.99. I really like the woman on it. Hello Indian wood box for $3.99. This is a yes. So you guys won't believe this, but I have never found one of these in the wild. Every other reseller has, and I have never found one of these owls. So I'm excited. I don't know why, but this coconut pig makes me giggle. It looks like it's like horrified by the scene here. I like this ornate metal easel, but it's a little wonky, and I think it's probably faux old. This would be really pretty if it was shined up, $4.99. And then what do we have here? This is a mask. Oh, this is really good. Wow. $7.99. Looks like it's pretty good. Oftentimes these are like all banged up or broken by the time they get here. This is a good one. I am so excited about this. I'm loving the vibes in my cart. I never find mid-century glasses like this here, and there are 5 of them, and they're $2.99 each. I'm ecstatic. I should have gotten a cart. This is so cute, but it has a big crack through its face, which is such a bummer. I'm usually not one for ginger jars, but this one is really pretty. It's very cheerful. This garbage can mug is ridiculous. $1.99. I feel like I have to get it for my booth. Oh man, I just realized it has a chip inside. That's a bummer. These are cool. They are $3 each. There's just 2 of them. And I buy pairs of things. I need to look them up and see who made them. I've never seen this little Lennox piece before. I love the hearts and the gold trim. How does Lennox sell for you guys? Because around here, it just does not seem to move. So that was a very good stop. Actually got a box full of stuff. Love the mask. I think the mask is probably my favorite. And then the glasses. I never find mid-century glassware like that with the gold on the outside. Usually by the time it's at the thrift store, it's like totally like destroyed or very expensive. So I am very excited about that Goodwill stop. I love the little pointy top of this pot. It's so sweet, but it has a little chip there. Now this is a modern made hand, but I don't have it, and I'm thinking I probably should get it for my hand collection. I haven't added a hand in a long time. So this elephant is adorable. It's $4.99, and it actually hangs on the wall. That is the sweetest. Here's a strange little handmade box that has felt on 2 sides. That's kind of weird. And no price. This box is huge and solid and very well made, but it's giving casket, and I feel like I can't pick it up. This handmade teapot is adorable. It is $6.99. I'll probably pass on it. I haven't picked one up like this in a while. A very cool piece. It actually looks quite old. Okay, I think this will be a yes. I may want to put a new back on it because that looks a little rough. This coaster set is pretty cool. I love the woven, looks like paper that they painted and dyed, but there's no price, so I gotta ask. So another small haul from Goodwill, but I really like that art piece. Walking into the final stop. Oh my goodness, is this not the sweetest thing? I, of course, have no need for something like this, but that face is just killing me. It's so cute. Tempted to get this because it's brand new and basically gift wrapped. And there's another one here. This would be great for the holidays. I've always been kind of a fan of these. They're not brass. They're made to look like brass, but I've always thought they were just so fancy. The problem is I think it would be over $20 for the pair. So I just grabbed this frame and it is $4.99. I don't love the price, but the color, like the stain color, is really good. And I could put art in this and maybe take out that center bed and just put a hanging mechanism on it. I don't know. Kind of see if that'd be possible. So I just found this blanket and I think it's wool, possibly. And it seems older. And it's in great shape. It's only $8.99. And I'm going to be doing like a special pop-up vignette at Curiosities in the fall. And I thought this could maybe be good for that pop-up because I want it to have some like fall vibes. And assuming the rest of this is in good shape, it's coming home. Where are my fabric hoarders at? I don't sew, but I really want this remnant of fabric because I just love it. I love animal print. Something I don't allow myself to buy that often, but oh, I really want this and I do not need it. I've sold these leather camels and animals in the past before and they sold for a lot. I just don't think they're in demand anymore. But you guys will have to let me know if you've sold any of these lately. I was so excited to find an original seascape painting that's actually pretty unique in the art aisle, but it's $20, which is crazy. So that's a pass. Okay, so I got the blanket and that little cutting board. So that's it. So that's the end of the shopping portion of this video. So I actually did pretty good. It took a lot of stops, but I got a lot of stuff in my trunk. So we're back home in my studio space and it's the next day and I wanted to show you all the amazing things that I got yesterday. So here's the entire haul. A lot of great pieces. I never pick up blankets. It's very rare. And this one is absolutely beautiful and it has this like very soft silky edge to it. It's in just great shape. The mask, a favorite find. This cute little pot, a favorite find. And this is like the star to me. I just can't believe how beautiful it is. If it wasn't this expensive, like it was $40, it definitely would have been snapped up immediately. But that's a higher price point to enter on. But it's just so well made. It's just gorgeous. And then some fun art pieces for my booth, boxes. Can't believe I finally found one of those. Very excited about that. The statue in this. I love Van Gogh. I'll have to show you my Van Gogh Lego that I have put together. And this mug reminds me of that. So I don't know. That may have to be for me. That may have to be for me. And this cute little guy here. I love him. He's so adorable. So a lot of great finds. Some will hit Etsy. Some will go to my booth. I say a lot of them will go to my booth probably. The little pot I'm considering maybe keeping too because it's the sweetest little size. So we'll see what ends up hitting the site. But anything that's usually on Etsy is linked down below in the description. Okay, so that is a wrap on today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I can't wait to see you next time. Take care.